The promise under the rain. The first time David saw Cynthia, she was standing under the rain without an umbrella. Everyone else was running, protecting their hair, their phones, their busy lives. But she stood there, eyes closed, face lifted to the sky like the rain was washing away something heavy. David didn't know why, but that moment changed him. He walked over slowly and held his umbrella above her head. She opened her eyes. "Why would you do that?" she asked softly. "Because," he replied, smiling nervously, "you look like someone who has been strong for too long." That was how their story began. Cynthia had lost her mother the year before. Since then, she had become everything to everyone. Strong for her father, brave for her younger brother, silent about her own pain. She had mastered the art of smiling while breaking inside. David saw through it. He didn't try to fix her. He didn't rush her healing. He simply stayed. On days when memories were too loud, he sat beside her in silence. On nights when tears refused to stop, he held her hand and whispered, "You don't have to be strong with me." And slowly, Cynthia began to breathe again. Love with David felt safe. Not dramatic, not loud, just steady. He remembered the small things, how she liked her tea, how she hated thunderstorms, how she pretended not to care, but always did. One evening, as they sat by the roadside watching the sunset, Cynthia turned to him. "Promise me something," she said. "Anything. If life ever becomes too hard, don't disappear." David looked at her with the kind of love that doesn't need words. "I won't," he said. "Even on your worst days, I choose you." But life has a way of testing promises. Months later, David got a job offer in another country. It was everything he had worked for, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Cynthia smiled when he told her. "I'm proud of you," she said. But that night she cried alone. She was afraid of distance, afraid of losing the only person who had seen her broken and stayed. David noticed the silence growing between them. One evening he showed up at her house, breathless. "I turned it down," he said. Her eyes widened. "What? Why?" "Because success means nothing if I lose the person who makes my life meaningful." Tears filled her eyes. "But I don't want to be the reason you give up your dreams." "You're not," he replied gently. "You are my dream." Years passed. They built a life together, not perfect, but real. They argued, they struggled, they grew. And sometimes when it rained, Cynthia would step outside without an umbrella. But now David would join her, not to protect her from the rain, but to stand in it with her. Because love is not about saving someone from storms. It's about choosing to get wet together. Moral lesson. Love is a deep, selfless connection or bond with someone that brings care, understanding, and desire for their well-being, often accompanied by affection, loyalty, and emotional closeness. Call to action. If this story touched your heart, like and subscribe for more emotional love stories.